guys, welcome back to the FabuPRO YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing a classic mini fill. Per usual, make sure that you sanitize your hands. Obviously, you want to make sure that they are clean before you sanitize them. Wash your hands in advance. And then we are going to get started with the gel pads. The gel pads I have been using without any tape because I feel like it's much faster for me. If you want to know how to use tape and gel pads or how to do that correctly, make sure to check out any of our previous videos. Just a reminder, when you are taping down the bottom lashes, you want to make sure that you have every single one of them, as well as not getting the tape or the gel pads too close to the waterline. I'm using the D.15 in the singles, and that is going to be 14, 13, and 12 millimeters. So basically for the mini fill, as you can see, she already has a lot of extensions on. You want to make sure that for a mini fill, it's only a half-hour appointment because you're only filling in just whatever is left that is not filled. So usually mini fills is going to be like a week after their initial full set or their initial fill. It's really up to you, but it should only take 15 minutes on each eye to actually get every single one of the natural lashes filled with extensions. Also, another thing you want to make sure that you do is go from side to side. And I know that I always say this, but with a mini fill, you have to make sure that you do that. Why? Because you already have a lot of lashes filled. So with adding extensions to such a full eye already, they have a bigger probability to be stuck. And you want to make sure that you're just moving from side to side, waiting for them to dry. Even if they're not dry, you can grab a gel pad envelope and just start airing them out. That way they dry faster. But just remember, move from side to side. Another thing that you want to do is make sure that you are separating as you go. I know that when you apply extensions, especially to a mini fill, because they have so many extensions still on, they do tend to get stuck, which is what I recently explained. You want to make sure that you are checking to see if there is anything stuck. That way you can use that banana peel method to make sure that nothing is stuck and that won't irritate your guest in the near future. Another thing that you do want to watch out for is the amount of glue that you're using. For this particular guest, it really does take time to figure out how to use the right amount of glue for each guest. But for this particular guest, I am using a little extra glue. And I know that you can notice some of the bubbles on the glue. That is because I am purposely picking up that much glue. She has very straight lashes, and as you can see, some of the extensions were just coming right off because I wasn't using enough glue. So you want to make sure that obviously it's not going to be an excessive amount, like just a ridiculous amount that you can notice from like 5 miles away, but you do want to have like at least 1 or 2 bubbles in there, especially if that person has really straight lashes. It's just depending on that person. For example, for this one, I am using a little bit extra glue. If you guys have not already noticed, this young lady has so many lashes. She has like more than 200 lashes. I'm not kidding. This is just a classic set, and look at how extremely full they look. This is just insane. her lashes look so amazing, but it's because she has so many natural lashes. What I'm doing is I'm actually going through all of the extensions, and I'm just isolating to make sure that I'm not missing any natural lashes, and just going through them and making sure that there is nothing stuck. And here I'm going to use a little, you can see I just used a lot of glue on that one. I mean, it wasn't like ridiculously a lot, but it was a lot because I noticed that they were just coming off. And like I said, it's because her natural lashes are really straight. So I'm just using a little extra glue. Obviously, like I have said so many times, to not use excessive amounts of glue, but once you are more advanced and you've been doing lashes for quite a while, you know what you can do for each guest. I'm not saying it's okay to use excessive amounts of glue, but if you are having issues with one particular guest and you notice that using a little bit more glue is better for the retention of that guest's lashes, you go ahead and do it, as long as there is nothing stuck. Because one of the main reasons why we don't want lash techs using a lot of glue is because they tend to stick, and that is very uncomfortable for the guest, especially once their natural lashes start growing. So that is one of the reasons why we always say do not use excessive amounts of glue. But if you are already at an advanced state and you know how to separate and you know exactly what you're doing, you are totally fine to do so. And I know I'm just rambling and talking a lot, but it's just so that you guys can understand exactly why I'm using a little bit more glue. As you can see, her lashes are just brushing right through, and if there is anything stuck, I'm gonna go ahead and use the banana peel method. I'm just going ahead and fanning that lash because I want it to dry before I add that other extension right next to it. And there you go. Look at how nice and smoothly they are brushing. As you can see, I did take 32 minutes, which is 2 minutes past my mini fill, but it's because she does have a lot of lashes. But I mean, it's pretty good, 30 minutes, and I got all of them full. Now there is one stuck here. You just want to be very careful when you are separating, and then just, you know, very gently remove it. Like I said, it comes with time and a lot of practice. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so that you guys are notified whenever we post another video.